Warning, this video is a little bit janky, just like Design Space is when it's glitching. But if you want to see how to upload and easily find your patterns in Cricut Design Space, and also how it's so much easier in Silhouette Studio, keep on watching. Hey y'all, Victoria Cherie here with Pretty Party and Crafty. This video was supposed to be all about uploading your patterns in Design Space and how to easily find them, but because I experienced so many glitches, I ended up showing you how to do it in Silhouette Studio as well, which is a lot easier. Now, I do share with you where I get my patterns from, which is Creative Fabrica, but if you don't need that info, just jump to the 130 mark for the Design Space tutorial, and for Silhouette, jump for 1140, especially if you want to skip my frustration. I'll be sure to link this in the description, but make sure you're searching for seamless patterns or seamless background to get you started. When you download this, it downloads as a zipped folder. So I want to make sure that we know how to open a zipped folder as well. So if you have Apple, all you have to do is double click it. If you don't have Apple, you have to extract it. So I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to right click. And I'm going to select extract all. Okay, I'm going to leave this checked and hit extract. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my view to extra large so I can see what I'm working with. All right, so I'm going to go back to Design Space. On the left side panel, I'm going to hit upload. At the top where it says upload image, we're going to select pattern fill. We're going to hit upload pattern, and now you can either click browse to search for it, or the way that I like to do it, I like to already have it open and then I just click and drag. So I'm just going to go for this one right here. I'm going to click, drag, and hold it until this turns a little mint green and release. Okay, so we have our pattern up here. Now, this is a step to make sure that you can easily find it. You have to give it a pattern name, but what I want to do is put an underscore in the pattern name. This is going to ensure that my uploaded design, it's going to be one of the first ones that's listed. So I have my underscore, and I'm just going to put rainbow animal print. And I'm going to put 3. Okay, because it has multiple colors, I also want to select what color family it's in. So I want to select rainbow. Again, this is going to help you easily find it. Don't forget that underscore. Otherwise, it's going to be lumped in there with all of the other patterns that Cricut has in there, but you don't know the name. So just make sure you include that underscore and make sure you select the color family. And then we're going to click on upload. All right, you'll get a notification that says the pattern upload was successful. And we can do that one more time. I'm just going to click on upload. At the top, select pattern fill, select upload pattern. Again, I like to drag and drop. So I'm going to go to my Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one. Just click drag and drop. All right, remember we want to give it a name. I'm going to do underscore. And I'm going to say Alice. And the colors, this is more so pink. So I'm going to put pink. And I'm going to select upload. All right, we have our notification saying that the pattern upload was successful. Now we are going to use the pattern. So we're going to see how we use that. So I'm just going to go to image and I'm going to just search for a gable box. And I'm just going to select the very first one. Okay, I'm going to right click to ungroup it because I'm going to do 2 different patterns for these just so you can see how it looks. Okay, so on the right side, I have this one selected. So on the right side, I'm going to do the drop down and I'm just going to select where it says basic cut. And we want to change that from basic cut to print then cut. So at the top where it says operation, we're changing that from basic cut to print then cut. And since we don't want this color, we're going to select the color. We're going to change the print type from color to pattern. As you can see, our uploaded patterns are the first ones that we see. Now, if we did not include that underscore, our uploaded images would be scattered throughout without us knowing where it is. So you would be scrolling for a while before you were able to find it. So it's very important that you include that underscore. So for example, this pink image, I uploaded this but didn't include the underscore, and it just fell in with the rest of everything else. So again, make sure you include that underscore if you want it to be one of the first images that you see, or one of the first patterns that you see. Also, another way that you could search for it is by filter. Okay, so if you click on filter, remember we did pink. So if we selected pink, we have what we uploaded right there. Remember for the other one, we said it was a rainbow color. So when we click it, okay, we have it right here as well. So that's just another way. Oh, let me unselect that pink. Okay, so we have the rainbow, and that's another way that we can search for it and find it. So which this first one, I'm just going to select this one, and we have it. All right, so it's right there. We have it ready to print, then cut. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for this one on the left side. So with the left side, with it select, I'm going to do the drop down on the right. Make sure I select the box with the handle. I don't want the score selected. So I'm going to select this one. Change the operation from basic cut to print then cut at the top. We want to change that color. So we're going to select color. The print type, we're changing that from color to pattern. And this time we're going to select the first one. Okay, so now that we see it, so if we're looking at this, let me actually move this to the side so we can see it a little bit better. I want those to be a little bit smaller. So how can I make it smaller? Well, we're going to make sure that we're on the print then cut layer. At operation print then cut, we're going to select it, and we're going to, at the bottom, select edit pattern. Okay, and we can reduce the scale on this to make it smaller. I'm going to take it to about a 43, and then I'm going to exit out. See what that warning is. Okay, it looks about the same, so let me see if I can make it a little more smaller. Okay, yeah, it took me to 98, so let's try that again. Okay. It's playing games with me right now. Okay. See, it's playing around with the scale. I know it's not just me. So I'm taking the scale right now. It says 128. I'm bringing it down. Okay. We're at a 47 right now. All right. I'm going to exit out. It's playing games with me. Okay, I was trying to show you the difference, but right now it wants to be janky. You know, that's Design Space. Love her, hate her. Okay, edit pattern. Right now it's at 100. I'm going to bring it down to 66. Now, it got smaller on this preview, okay? All right. I'm going to exit out. It got bigger. See, it's playing games with me. I don't know why, but you know, this is Design Space. I'm not going to edit this out of the video, but I was able to show you how to upload your own patterns, how to easily find it. Remember that underscore is really helpful when you're naming your patterns. So it can be the top things that you see. Also, choosing a color family for it. Again, it's another way to easily find your patterns. So I did do those two things. Now, as far as resizing, it's not letting me show you a seamless pattern, the difference between these. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to try one more time. Okay. And I'm not going to edit this out because when people say they get frustrated with Design Space, I want you to understand what they mean. Okay. So I'm going to go to edit pattern, and I might show you silhouette just to compare. You know what? If you want to keep watching, I'm going to do the same thing in silhouette so you can see the difference. Okay. I'm going to go to edit pattern one more time. because I'm getting a little frustrated. Okay, we're at 151. I don't know why it keeps choosing whatever number it wants to give me, because I'm not giving it this number. I'm giving it 50 right now, okay? I'm giving it 50. Okay, wait. Maybe it's because I was typing it and not dragging it. Hold on. Maybe that was it. Okay, I just dragged it. Let's see if that was it. Nope. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Hold on. Edit pattern. See, it's playing with me. It's playing so many games with me right now. Okay, we have 47. Okay, now, I haven't seen anybody complain about their patterns. I just wanted to show you how to upload the patterns because, to be honest with you, I design in Photoshop. But I wanted to show you how to upload patterns if you're one of those people who design in here. But I'm bringing this down, y'all. Y'all see me bringing this down. So when people say they get frustrated with Design Space, I think this is what they're talking about. Okay, we're at 60. Okay. I exit out. I'm done. Okay. What did it take me to this time? 137. So it's choosing random numbers. All right. So hopefully you learned something new. Look at that. That Design Space patterns is janky. I love them though. But really quickly, if you're still watching and you want to compare to Silhouette Studio, I'm going to pause this for just a second and I'm going to bring in Silhouette Studio and we're going to do the same thing to see how easy or hard it is. So just stay with me for a second. I just pulled up Silhouette Studio. I just added a random shape to the screen. Okay, so if I go to File, Library, go to Library again. Make sure that Patterns is selected. Now, how do I add patterns here? Well, if I go back to, let's go here, and I just select some. I love this. You can select multiples at a time, click and drag, and now you have your patterns. So you have undeleted items, and you like to empty your cancel. Okay. I don't know what that is, so I'm just hitting cancel. All right, so another thing that I love about Silhouette Studio, even though this is supposed to be a Cricut video, you can just select as many as you need to, click and drag it. Now, you can also rename them as needed, but that was super quick and easy. We have our patterns. So easy. All right, now, if we go back to the design panel, if I wanted to give this a background pattern, on the right side, you click this paint palette. So right now it's on basic color. This is gradient. You want pattern, so you'd select that. And then you would just scroll to the bottom for your patterns. And you see it's already populated. So this is great if you have a whole lot of patterns you want to upload at once. Super great, super easy. All right, so now I'm going to just select a pattern. And that's it. That is it. How easy was that? Now, if we wanted to make changes to this pattern, look at this. If you go to the bottom, the scale, if you want to increase it, we can see how it increases. All right. If we wanted to mirror, we can mirror. Okay. Now look at this. If you select pan pattern, now we can kind of, let me grab here. Now we can drag it up. I missed it. You have to click on the pan icon and just click and drag it to get the right color. All right. And then you can always, again, zoom in if needed. If you want to pan because you just only want a certain section. Maybe you want more pink. Maybe you want more greens and blues and purples. Okay, but that's how easy it is. Let me go that way. That's how easy it is in Silhouette Studio. This probably should have been a separate video. My bad, y'all. This video is longer than I expected. Now you know how to upload patterns into Design Space. You also know how to upload patterns into Silhouette Studio, and you can see the difference. So again, with this one, to upload patterns, again, all you had to do, we went to library, you go to library, and then you go to wherever your patterns are. This time, let's do Alice. You select what you want. You click and drag it over. Okay, that's it. You go to the library, make sure you're on patterns, click and drag. Listen, this was supposed to be a Cricut video. I got sidetracked. Design Space didn't want to act right today, but you know, it happens sometimes and you got to go with it. So hopefully you learned something new. If you did, be sure to like and follow for more. And if you want more silhouette content, let me know in the comments. Later, y'all.